Hi Vanity Fair, it's Naomi Osaka, and today I'm going to be reviewing some iconic tennis scenes. One of my favorite airplane films, Bridesmaids. You know what's funny about this is that growing up I've played at a lot of country clubs. Now I'm wondering if this is what's been going on when I see them playing so competitively. Honestly, I've never played anyone that I'm super angry with. And if it was, then it was with my sister and I would never win, so clearly it hasn't gone well for me. I don't know. They're very intense in this clip. I don't know if I've ever played with that much intensity. Yeah, I mean, watching this, it's very clear that they don't like each other and they're just swinging as hard as they can. Especially when someone interrupts another person doing an overhead and they're just swinging straight down. I'm not very sure if it would ever go in if you're actually playing tennis, but it's going in the movie, so I guess that's movie magic because it probably wouldn't go in real life. We have this iconic scene from Battle of the Sexes. She has a good forehand and a good lob and a slice. I could probably never hit a slice like that. Everyone, I feel like every tennis player knows this match and what she's done, especially the WTA girls. Everyone knows how much she's kind of changed women's tennis, but she's very nice. It definitely must have been very hard for her. I don't know, is it actors or stunt doubles that are actually hitting the balls? But yeah, I could imagine just trying to watch old films of Billie Jean King playing and then trying to recreate what that looked like, especially if you're not a pro or someone that's been playing tennis for a while. It definitely would have been very difficult. I think this match definitely changed the course of women's tennis. It was a very big step in the fight for equal pay, so yeah. So this is from 7 Days in Hell. Kit Harington. They have Jon Snow playing a fake tennis match? That's crazy. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a comedy thing when I saw Andy Samberg, to be honest. This was definitely so far from the truth, but also one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I like how they immediately ran to the net so we wouldn't see them playing, because volleying takes close to no skill and it's the easiest to fake if you don't know what you're doing. And also, it's illegal to throw your racket. It doesn't count anymore if you throw your racket and the racket hits the ball and goes over the net. It automatically isn't your point. So I don't know who won that point at the end because they both threw their rackets. Yeah, they're definitely playing ping pong. So definitely I don't think this would ever happen. This is a scene from Borg versus McEnroe.
Excuse me?
It wasn't on this side of the line, Mr.
How?
McEnroe.
The chalk flew up.
The ball has been ruled out.
Excuse me?
I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Yeah, I think this is one of the most, tennis-wise, it's probably the most historic tennis outburst of all time. And I knew exactly what was gonna happen when he said, "Excuse me." And then I almost wanted to recite his exact words. "You cannot be serious, the chalk flew." I've definitely had quite a few outbursts. Not like I talk to the umpire, I just maybe throw my racket, which isn't that great. So I'm not a role model in that sense, don't follow me. Because I feel like everyone that thinks about tennis that isn't a tennis player thinks it's a bit stuffy and they get the image of Wimbledon when they think about it. So it might be a bit proper compared to all the other sports, but I think tennis is getting a bit more lax. And I think outbursts aren't that uncommon anymore. But yeah, I think the way that the actors are playing tennis, it's quite accurate for this style that was used back then. I would say even for men's tennis, the styles changed quite a lot. I think in this match they're using wood rackets and we don't really play with those anymore, and it's become very endurance and fitness based, and I don't know, we don't really use big back swings like you're seeing in the clip here. So yeah, I would definitely say a lot has changed. This is a clip from an episode of Friends from college.
She loved it, and she agreed to meet with you.
I wasn't even bothering to look at the form or anything of this video, to be honest. I was just hearing the noises and laughing.
Hey, did you guys keep it down? You don't have to grunt every time you hit the ball.
No, we do. It's really good for my control.
Yeah, I feel like the lady though, some people make fun of the way that tennis players grunt and then people defend it by saying that we use it for like control, but honestly not really. It's just to help breathe because we play such long points. I mean, for me, I don't really know why other people grunt, but for me it's to breathe. This is a clip from Breakpoint.
So, how is Southern Italian food different than regular Italian?
Less butter, more olive oil.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I don't really play doubles that much, but when I do, most of the conversation is about food, not really about tennis. We usually talk about what we want to eat for dinner, so this is actually pretty accurate. I don't remember who I was playing with, but I specifically remember we were talking about like croquettes, which is like a mashed potato filled with meat and cheese, and I remember thinking like, I want to hurry up and win so I can eat some croquettes. So big thank you to Vanity Fair. I saw a lot of different techniques that I'm used to. I heard a lot of different gruntings. One of them sounded like a bird, and I can't wait to try what I just witnessed in these scenes on the court, and I'll let you guys know what happened.